Hi, Todd Martin here. In this Tai Chi Code video, we're going to review the transition in the Yang style 24 form between grasp the sparrow's tail and single whip. I'm going to use a description of the waist and torso rotation, and I'm going to describe it this way. I am going to describe what direction I'm turning my chest in, and that is using my upper abdominal muscles. So I can turn my chest to the right, or I can turn my chest to the left. I'm also going to state which direction I am turning my waist in. My waist is being turned by my lower abdominal muscles, and that's going to also include rotation of my pelvis. So I can turn my waist to the left or to the right, and my chest can turn to the right or to the left, and they can turn in the same direction or they can turn in opposite directions. So as I go through each movement of the transition to single whip, you'll need to determine what direction the chest is moving in, separate from which direction the waist is moving in, and that also is separate from what action is occurring with either my left hip or my right hip. One of the hips will either be actively extending or actively flexing during each one of the movements.
The specific combination of chest rotation, waist rotation, and hip action determines the movements of the arms and the movements of the legs. This is how we coordinate the upper body with the lower body. As the weight shifts back on the left leg, the chest is turning to the right. This keeps the body facing forward. After the weight shift is completed, we turn the chest to the left, and this triggers the turnaround, pivoting the right foot on the heel. Every change in body position requires a change of one or more of the chest rotation, waist rotation, or the hip action. The final movement to turn out the left palm requires changing the hip energy from flexion of the right hip, where the right hip is pulling forward, to extension of the right hip, where the right hip pushes back off the ground. This changes the position of the hand from palm facing the body to palm facing out. There are 8 fundamental energies in Tai Chi. In the Tai Chi Code, I decipher the Tai Chi trigrams to determine the core energies and core rotations that are required to create each of the 8 techniques. We will see the techniques involved in single whip described here.